there, it's Paulina here at DeNami Design, and today I have another start to finish card video to show you. Today's card features both our cling and wood mounted stamps, and it's just a really sweet little everyday kind of card. So here's the card that we're going to be creating. You can see here it's just a really sweet little card. It's great. You can send it to anybody that you may be thinking of or you know that needs encouraging, and it's great to just have some of these kind of cards in your card stash. So I thought I'd show you how to create this card. For our card base, we're using a piece of sky blue cardstock, and this one measures 4 1/4 by 7 5/8, and then you just fold it in half. For our next piece, we have a piece of brown craft cardstock. This one measures 3 5/8 by 4 1/8. So I'm going to adhere these together. And we're just going to okay, and then now we can set that piece aside. And we're going to work on our next piece. This one here is a decorative square. I've pre-die cut it, and this one measures, I think this one was, let's see, it's just a little bit under 2.5 inches. So if you have a die cut that's like a similar size, that would work great. You could even just keep it a plain square. I just thought this was a fun little detail. So we're going to set that piece aside, and next we're going to be stamping our I-56, the medium double line square. I'm just using a piece of white cardstock here, and I'm going to be using the Rich Cocoa Memento ink. Just going to quickly stamp that out, and then we're going to color in a double line, and I just have a light kind of a sandy color. Okay, I'm just going to use my scissors and just leave a little bit of white space around it. If you wanted to use your paper trimmer, you can do that just so it's nice and precise. Okay, so there's that piece. And then next I am getting my 2x2 red piece of cardstock, and that's just going to frame that right here. So we're going to adhere those together right now. Okay, we're going to set that aside with our other pieces of cardstock, and now we're going to work on our focal point. So I'm going to get another piece of white cardstock, and this is great if you have a lot of white cardstock scraps. You can take advantage of those and use them on that card. And I'm going to be getting my cling stamp here. This one is the CL E151, the scallop circle. I'm just going to stamp that out with the same ink that we did earlier. And then now I'm going to be getting the C85, the Sailboat Chickie, and we're going to just stamp that right inside of the circle. And I thought this was just a really fun little focal point. It almost looks like the circle is a frame. So that's kind of what I was going for when I created this card. So we're going to just be coloring in this little image. I have, let me get my markers here. We have a light yellow and a brighter yellow, and then 2 shades of blue and a red. So I'm just going to color in my Chickie here. Just adding the blue to the sailboat and the little hat. I'm just going to add a little bit of the brighter blue. Then I have here my red, and I'm just doing the flag, and then we're going to go right around the scallops and just add the red there too. Okay. So there's that, and then now we're going to just be cutting out this image. So I'm going to get my scissors. I'm just going to go around. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to start putting our card together. So we have here our card base that we've already put together. And then we have our red piece and our white piece. There's this one here. And then we have here our blue piece that we're going to adhere together. I'm going to use a little bit of foam adhesive for this one just so it adds some dimension. So you all know I like my dimension on my cards. Okay, so we're just going to center this one. Okay, so there's that. And then now we're going to get a little bit of our twine. So I'm using the classic twine pack, and I have the blue here. And I just had just a little extra piece of twine, and this is great if you have some extra little scraps. You can use your scraps on that for the twine as well. And I'm just creating a little glue dot that we used for our ATG. And this is just going to place the twine exactly where I want it. And then I'm just going to fold that over and use a piece of Scotch tape just so the twine doesn't move. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to get our little focal point here. And we're going to use another piece of foam adhesive and center this Chickie guy. Okay, and then I've pre-done a little twine bow using the same blue. I'm just going to use my ATG once again and create a little glue dot. I'm just going to place that right behind the twine bow, and that will go right above the top of the scallop. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip that over and add our last bit of adhesive. Okay, and this one is going to be a little bit towards the top of the card just so we have enough room for our sentiment. So we just need to center this piece. Make sure it's nicely pressed down. And then I'm going to be getting this CLF225, the Sending You Smiles stamp. And we're using the same brown ink that we were using earlier. And then we're just going to center this. There you have it. There's your quick and simple little card that's great for all occasions. You can fit it into your normal size A2 envelope. It'll have a little bit of extra room, but you don't have to buy any special envelope for this one. And again, this is just a great little card if you know somebody's going through a hard time, or maybe you saw somebody post something on Facebook and you're just thinking of them, so you can just send them a random little card. And I know it would really encourage them, and it's really quick and simple, so it's just a win-win all around. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye!